Okay, so who's next? We have Tisha Campbell. Tisha Campbell, for those who don't know, is an actress and a singer. Very great voice. I've never actually heard any of her music, but she used to be on a show, a comedy sitcom. I think that's actually redundant. Sitcom means situation comedy. So she was on a sitcom called Martin. This was back in the 90s, I think early 2000s, but 90s for sure. And she would use her voice a lot there. She was married to a man named Duane Martin, actually. Not the same guy who was Martin on the show. She just married to a guy named Duane Martin by coincidence. And she said recently, because she's filing for divorce, they've been together for like 23 years or something like that. She said that he is abusive. And she accused him of abuse many times. She said, you know, she just has sort of that sort of battered woman syndrome to where she's staying for the kids. She never wanted the public to look at him as something other than a good guy. She was trying to protect his image. She was trying to protect their image. She didn't really want to air her dirty laundry. She was afraid of retaliation. She said all that's out the window now. She's tired of being tired. So when you're tired of being tired, you get away from it some sort of way. So what I want to know, did he abuse her? Because mind you, he did not deny it. She accused him of something else and he denied that. He did not deny the abuse. And mind you, they have a restraining order. Not for the children, just for her. So, Duane Martin, do you abuse Tisha Campbell Martin? She said physically, spiritually, emotionally, creditly, everything. She's just abused. Abuse is abuse to me. I don't care what you call it. The Ace of Wands. Five of Wands. Five of Cups. King of Wands. Three of Wands. The Fool. Ten of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so is he abusing you? Interestingly enough. So what I need is another word. From time to time, I have to refer to my notes that I made a while ago. Power. That's the word I need. Because for me, the Ace of Wands is a new idea. The new idea does not necessarily fit what I'm asking. It could be like a new outlook, but then I'd get the Hangman. Not this. This is power. Now, I didn't get the Emperor because it is not... He does not have the power. There is power there. The power is in the fear and the retaliation. There's your fighting. She said he physically and emotionally abuses her. Both of them came up. Now, right next to her, or right next to the power, is the man of authority. King of Wands does have the sort of the stigma of the hot temper. And the reason I didn't get the Emperor is because the Emperor means authority. It's not tied to a person. It's just authority. So power over those that you love always ends in conflict, because you should not lord power over someone unless it's your child, because you are responsible for them until they can take care of themselves. This is a grown person now. So there's the bickering and the fighting. Using the power to do so. There's the emotional abuse. Here, however, is a plan to be released. She is sort of going with her gut on this. I don't feel as though it's... How do I say this? Like, I don't feel as though this is what you need to do, but it is what you need to do, because who the hell wants to stay with somebody abusing them? But I think you need to take a moment and plan. Because you are still a woman of means, even though you two are going through a very tough bankruptcy too. Bankruptcy for rich people does not mean broke. Look at Donald Trump. So you two are going through some things financially, so this divorce is going to get ugly. But you do have a name to yourself. So you can go out there and possibly get work and things like that. You just need to do more planning. That is my advice for you. Because the Fool card means that you're just stepping out on faith. Faith is nice, but God gave you common sense because he commonly wanted you to use it. He did not want you to just step out and you not know what is there. Look first, then step. If it is not something that you can overcome, then you pray. If it is something that you can overcome, then overcome it. God is not a genie. He does not do things that you can do for yourself. So don't just step out off the cliff, because then your fear is loss. The reason you fear that is because you are going through losing everything. The thing that you've been dealing with for 23 years. It does end well, though. The Ten of Pentacles is sort of like that stable, financially stable home. It's not necessarily filled with love, but it is filled with things that you do need for life. So, plan. Take my advice, you'll be okay. Don't take my advice, then you just walk out on faith. Hopefully, you'll be okay even then, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with planning. There's the Two of Cups and then Eight of Cups, which is abandonment of the relationship. There's money around it because I said you are going through a bankruptcy. So it looks like there's some truth to the rumor. Physically and emotionally. The man of power lorded that power and did horrendous things. But I commend you on finally breaking free. Make sure you plan. You go, girl, as they say. So, what you got to say? But yeah, prepare for the heartache, the disappointment. You're going to have to leave some things behind, but that's okay. That is okay. Not everyone in an abusive relationship makes it out alive. Some people lose everything, including the one thing they cannot get back. That is their life. You made it out. Now it's time to start planning.